Consider the following statement regarding ecotone. Estuary is an example of the ecotone. The second point is ecotone is a zone of tension. Third one is a well-developed ecotone contains some organisms which are entirely different from that of the adjoining communities. How many of the above statement are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 1D 2, option C all the three, option D none. So the answer is all the three. Ecotone is a zone of example of the ecotone. Estuary is an example of the ecotone. Ecotone is a zone of tension and also a well developed ecotone contains some organisms which are entirely different from that of the adjoining communities. Question number 2. With reference to the Indian National Congress, consider the following statement. The first session of the INC was presided over by A.O. Hume. The demand of Swaraj was first made in the Lahore session in 1929. The non-cooperation movement was launched in response to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Which of the statement given above is or correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 3 only, option D is 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer is 2 and 3. The demand for Swaraj was first made in the Lahore session of 1929. The non-cooperation movement was launched in the response of the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. And the first session of INC presided over by the W.C. Banerjee, not a A.O. Hume. Hence, the statement 1 is incorrect. So, other two statements are correct. So, the option is 2 and 3 only. Third question. Consider the following pairs of national parks and their location. There is a national park with a state we are providing, that is Simfal, Simlifal, Assam, Valley of Flower, Uttarakhand. Third one, Silent Valley, Kerala. Which of the pairs given above is correct? So option A is 1 only, option B 2 1 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D that is 1 2 and 3 only. So the answer is 2 and 3 only because the Simlifal National Park is in Odisha, so it's not in Assam. His pair 1 is incorrect. Other two, the Valley of Flowers in Uttarakhand, so answer part 2 is right. Silent Valley in Kerala, that 2 correct. So the option is 2 and 3 only. Fourth question, consider the following statement regarding the inflation targeting framework in India. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, is responsible for setting the inflation target. Statement 2, the current inflation target in India is 4% with a tolerance band of plus or minus 2%. The Monetary Policy Committee that decides the repo rate to achieve the inflation target. Which of the following above statement given or correct? Which of the statement given above is or correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. So the correct answer is 2 and 3 only because the inflation target is set by Government of India in consultation with the RBI, not solely by RBI. Hence, the statement 1 is incorrect. So, other two statements are right. Consider the following statement regarding the inflation targeting framework in India. The Reserve Bank of India is responsible for setting the inflation target. The current inflation target in India is 4% with the tolerance band is plus or minus 2%. The Monetary Policy Committee that decide the repo rate to achieve the inflation target. Which of the statement given above is all correct? The statement 1, A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 2 and 3 because the Reserve Bank of India will not decide the inflation target. It is set by the Government of India in consultation with the RBI. So the first statement is incorrect. The second and third statement is right. Fifth question, consider the following fundamental rights provided by the Indian Constitution. That is right to equality, right to property, right to freedom of religion. Which of the above is our fundamental rights as of 2024? That is 1 and 2 only, B 1 and 3 only, option C 2 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. Option B 1 and 3 only. 3 only. Because the right to equality or under Article 14 to 18 and right to freedom of religion Article 25 to 28 are fundamental rights. The right to property under Article 31, that is removed from the fundamental right by the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act 1978, and it is made as a legal right under the Article 300A. So we are providing that fundamental rights are right to equality and right to freedom of religion. Question number 6. Consider the following technologies: quantum computing, CRI, SPSI, gene editing, blockchain. Which of the above technology has a application in medical science? Option A 1 and 2, option B 2 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is all the above, because the quantum computing is used for the drug discovery and genetic research, and CRISPR, that is used for the gene editing, is a technology that is used in the engineering field and also the medical treatments, and also blockchain, that is also used for the secure medical record keeping. So, and also it produces the transparency in the clinical trials. Question number 7. Consider the following statement regarding the national emergency. It can be proclaimed by the President only on the written recommendation of the Council of Ministers. During a national emergency, the fundamental right under Article 19 are automatically suspended. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. The answer is 2. Both are correct. The first statement was wrong, because the national emergency can be proclaimed by the written advice of the cabinet, not just only by the Council of Ministers. So cabinet is different from Council of Ministers. Council of Ministers is around 50 to 60 people from the Parliament. They are holding the portfolios. The 12 ministers which are holding important portfolio like finance, external affairs, they are called it as a cabinet. In US, the cabinet is called it as a kitchen cabinet. So the first option is wrong. 8th question, which of the following statement is correct regarding the president rule? First statement, it can remain in force for a maximum period of 3 years with the approval of the parliament. During president rule, the governor can assume powers of the state legislature. Select the correct answer using the code given below. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is both 1 and 2, because the both explanation is correct, because president rule can last up to 3 years with periodic parliamentary approval, and also the governor can assume legislative powers during the period. 9th question, which of the following state in India do not have a legislative council? Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 4 only, option C 1, 2 and 3 only, option D 1, 3 and 4 only. So the correct option is option A 1 and 3 only. So this is the correct answer, because Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka have the legislative council. The Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh does not have the legislative council. We pass a resolution and we just retain only single house. Unicameral legislature. Question number 10. Consider the following statement regarding the legislative council. First option, its members are directly elected by the people of the state. It can delay the passing of a money bill for a maximum of 14 days. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is the 2 only, because the member of the legislative council are elected through the various method like indirect election and nomination. A money bill can be delayed by a maximum of 14 days. So this is the second one is correct answer. Question number 11. Which of the following motions can be moved only in the state legislative assembly and not in the state legislative council? Option A, no confidence motion. Option B, adjournment motion. Option C, call attention motion. Option D, censure motion. The correct answer is no confidence motion. So other all the motion can be passed in the legislative council. So no confidence motion is against the government, can only moved in the legislative assembly. So this is the key point. You have to choose this option. Question number 12. Consider the following statement regarding the India's Chandrayaan mission 3. That is the third mission. Chandrayaan 3 successfully landed near the south pole of the moon. It carried a rover named Pragyan. Third one is, it is the first ever mission to land on the moon's south pole. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3 only. The correct answer is all the above. So Chandrayaan 3 is landed in the south pole, and also the rover name is Pragyan, and this is the first ever mission to land on the south pole. Question number 13. With reference to the Indus Valley civilization, consider the following statement. The Indus Valley people primarily used a barter system for trade. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were located on the banks of the Ganga river. There is no evidence of the use of iron in the Indus Valley civilization. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option 3, option C 1 and 3 only, because the Indus Valley people primarily used a barter system because there is no conclusive evidence for the coins and all. So the first statement is correct. Harappa was on the banks of the river Ravi, not on the Ganga. So the Mohenjo-daro in Pakistan was the bank of the side of Indus river, not at the Ganga river. Hence the statement 2 was wrong. There is no evidence of the iron usage has been found in the Indus Valley civilization. That is, they are used mainly for the copper and bronze. So the answer third one is right. So there is no evidence for the use of iron. So first and third statement was right. Question number 14. Consider the following statement about El Nino and La Nina. El Nino leads to a warming of ocean water in the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. La Nina causes an increase in monsoon rainfall in India. Both El Nino and La Nina are caused by variation in solar activity. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option A 1 and 2 only, because the El Nino that leads to a warming of ocean water in the central and eastern Pacific that disrupts the global weather patterns. So the statement 1 is right. La Nina is associated with the cooling of the Pacific Ocean that leads to a stronger monsoon and also increased rainfall in India. Hence the statement 2 is correct. And also the third statement, El Nino, La Nina are not caused by the solar activity. So it's not under the solar activity. So it is ocean atmosphere interaction is the main key point. So the Pacific Ocean it's only depend on the ocean atmosphere. So the third statement was wrong. Question, that is consider the following statement regarding the goods and service tax GST. GST is a direct tax imposed by on the Sale and goods of services. GST follows a dual structure with both central and state GST components. Third, petroleum products are currently included under the GST framework. Which of the statement above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 only, option C 2 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3 is correct. So the option is 2 only, because GST is not a direct tax, it's an indirect tax, not a direct tax. So statement 1 is incorrect, that we all know. So the second one is GST that follows a dual GST model. We know it's a C GST and also S GST. That is C under the central GST, S GST under the state. So the statement 2 is correct. Petroleum products that crude oil and also diesel, petrol, natural gas are currently it's outside the GST. So the framework. So in the statement 3 is also incorrect. So the statement 2 is right. Question number 16. Consider the following statement regarding the directive principle of state policy. The directive principle are justiciable and enforceable by the court, and also the DPSP aims to establish a socio-economic democracy in India. The concept of DPSP is borrowed from the Irish constitution. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct option is 2 and 3 only, because the directive principle of state is not enforceable by court. So this point is very much important, and you must know that topic. So and also the topic also we have at least one question in the prelims. So we have to thorough in DPSP. So the option 1 is wrong. So option 2 and 3 is right. Question number 17. With reference to the artificial intelligence, consider the following statement that AI can be used in the precision medicine for diagnosing diseases. AI-based large language models that function using the neural networks. The Turing test is used to measure the intelligence of an AI system. That is, which of the following statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1, 2 and 3, option D 1 only. Which of the above statement is correct? The correct answer is all the above. So AI can be used for the medicine and diagnosing diseases, and also AI based large language model. It's used for the neural networks, and also the Turing system is used to measure the intelligence of the AI system. Question number 18. Consider the following statement regarding the India's Gaganyaan mission. First one, the statement that is the Gaganyaan is India's first human spaceflight mission. It will be launched using the GSLV Mk3 rocket. The mission aims to land Indian astronauts on the moon. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. Which of the statement is right? Option 1 and 2 is right, because the Gaganyaan, first it's a space flight mission. That is India's first mission, that human space flight of aiming to send the astronauts into the Earth orbit. Hence, the statement 1 is correct. The mission will be launched using the GSLV Mk3, that is called LVM3. Hence, the statement 2 is also right. However, the Gaganyaan is not a moon mission. It is will carry the astronauts to lower Earth orbit, so not the moon. So, hence the statement is, the third statement is wrong. So the first and second statement was right. So the option is 1 and 2 only. Question number 19. With reference to the revolt of 1857, consider the following statement. The revolt of 1857 was primarily led by the peasants and tribals. Rani Lakshmibai fought against the British in Kanpur. The revolt led to the end of the rule of the East India Company. Which of the following statement given above is correct? 1 and 2 only, option B 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 2 and 3 only. The option is C 1 and 3 only. The revolt 1857 was primarily led by the Sepoys, that is soldiers, but had support by the peasants, rulers. Hence the statement 1 is correct. And also the Rani Lakshmibai that fought against the British in Kanpur. That is, Kanpur was the center of the Nana Sahib's leadership. So the answer, the statement 2 is incorrect because she is found in the Jhansi, not in Kanpur. The East India Company's rule ended after the revolt. The governance transferred to the British control under the Government of India Act 1858. In the statement 3 is correct. So the second statement was wrong. Question number 20. Consider the following statement regarding the mangrove forests in India. Mangroves are found only in the coastal region and do not exist in the Indian water bodies. The statement 2. The Sundarbans in India contains the largest areas of mangrove forest in the world. Mangroves helps in carbon sequestration and protection against the coastal erosion. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2. Option B 2 and 3. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 2 and 3 only. Mangroves are mainly found in the coastal region but can also exist in the estuaries and deltas, and also the statement is wrong because it's not only coastal region. The statement 2 and 3 is correct because the Sundarban is the world's largest mangrove forest, and mangroves mainly done the carbon sequestration. So it's a protection against the coastal erosion. So option 2 and 3 is right. So guys, we are providing the all the 10 question paper absolutely free for you. So please go through the each and every questions. We can take in all the questions from the all the current affairs, environmental survey, budget, and also we can try to cover all the topics in the environment, economics, polity, history, geography, and also important international forums, art and culture. So we are mainly focus on each topics, and we want to give more statements, and we want to clarify you because the question answer will definitely give you the clarity in the concept. So that's why we are providing the question answer. So if you found this, if you crack this question paper, really you can get the knowledge in all the subjects, and also you can get the clarity, and you can easily eliminate the points. You can get the elimination strategy via this kind of YouTube videos. Thank you so much. Question number 21. Consider the following statement regarding the India's fiscal policy. Fiscal deficit refers to the total revenue expenditure of the government. The Finance Commission is responsible for deciding the tax rates of GST. The FRBM Act aims to reduce the fiscal deficit and ensure the fiscal discipline. Which of the following statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 3 only. Option C 2 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and. The correct answer is option B 3 only. Because the fiscal deficit is the difference between the total expenditure and total revenue excluding the borrowings. It's not the same as the revenue expenditure. So hence the statement 1 is incorrect. The GST Council, not the Finance Commission, decide the tax rates. GST, hence the statement 2 is also incorrect. The Fiscal Responsibility Budget Management Act aims to reduce the fiscal deficit and also maintain the fiscal discipline. Hence the statement 3 is correct. So the option is B. 22nd question. Consider the following feature of the Indian Constitution. It provides for the federal system with a strong unitary bias. It established the parliamentary supremacy over the executive and also judiciary. It includes both justiciable and non-justiciable rights. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 2 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only, because India has a federal system but with a strong unitary bias. That is the meaning of the center and more power under the control of state. So hence the statement 1 is correct, but the supremacy of the constitution that ensure not parliamentary supremacy over the judiciary, which of the power judicial review. Hence the statement 2 is correct. We have the judiciary and also executive. We have the judicial review, judicial activism, judicial overreach, so that it will provide the judicial supremacy. So the option 2 is also incorrect. The Constitution provides the justiciable and that is a fundamental right and non-justiciable right under the DPSP, that is the directive principle of state policy. That is the third statement is right. So the option is 1 and 3 only. So we have the strong center and also we have both fundamental right and also DPSP. Question number 23. With reference to the quantum computer that consists the following statement: the quantum computers of bits that similar to the classical computer. Quantum entanglement allows the instant communication across the large distance. India launched the National Quantum Mission to develop the quantum technology. Which of the statement given above is correct? That is option A 1 and 2. Option B 3 only. Option C 2 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is 2 and 3 only because the quantum computers are qubits, not the bits. It's different from the qubits, which allows the superposition and also entanglement. So the statement 1 is incorrect. Other two statements are correct because it is launched in the National Quantum Mission to develop the quantum technology. Quantum entanglement allows the instant communication across the large distance. Question number 24, that is consider the following statement regarding the India's Chandrayaan 3 mission. The Chandrayaan 3 successfully landed in the south pole of the moon. It carried a rover named Pragyan to explore the lunar surface, the India's first ever moon landing mission. So which of the statement given above is correct? The option is 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1, 2 and 3 only. And 1 only. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only. The Chandrayaan 3 is landed in South Pole and also the rover named Pragyan. The Chandrayaan is not a first moon mission. Already we launched two missions at Chandrayaan 1 at 2018 and Chandrayaan 2 at 2019. So it was a wrong statement. Question number 25. With reference to the Indian classical dance, consider the following statement. Bharatanatyam is originated in the temples of the Tamil Nadu. Kathakali is known for the elaborate costumes and facial expression. Kshatriya is classical dance forms from the Kerala. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option E 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option A 1 and 2 only because Bharatanatyam is originated in the temple of the Tamil Nadu. That one is correct statement. Kathakali from Kerala is also known for the elaborate costumes, makeups, and also expressive postures, gestures. So yes, statement 2 is correct. And the third one is Kshatriya is form of Assam, not in Kerala. So statement third is correct, wrong. So the first and second option is correct. 26th question, with reference to the Gupta Empire, consider the following statement. The Gupta ruler followed by highly centralized administrative system. Kalidasa, the famous Sanskrit poet, lived during the reign of the Chandragupta II. The Guptas were known for their patronage of the Buddhist exclusively. Which of the statement above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct statement is 2 only because the Gupta administration is decentralized with strong influence of the local governance, and the statement 1 is incorrect. And Kalidasa was a famous Sanskrit poet. That statement is right. Gupta patronized Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and not just Buddhism. So the statement third one is wrong. So the correct answer is 2 only. Question number 27. Consider the following statement regarding the Indian monsoon. The monsoon winds are influenced by differential heating of lands and sea. El Nino weakens the Indian monsoon, leading to the drought condition. The Arabian Sea branch that monsoon is weaker than the Bay of Bengal branch. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D is 1, 2 and also 3. The correct option is option A 1 and 2 only because the Indian monsoon is caused by different heating of land and sea. So that creates a pressure, that is low pressure, high pressure. So the low pressure attracts the air from the high pressure. This is the concept. So statement 1 is correct. The El Nino weakens the monsoon by warming the Pacific Ocean, that leading to a dry condition in India. Hence, the statement 2 is also correct. The Arabian Sea branch, that is the Bay of Bengal, or not both both are strong only. So the Arabian Sea branch provides a more rainfall to Western Ghats, while the Bay of Bengal branch affects the northeastern and central India. Hence, the statement 3 is incorrect. So the statement 1 and 2 is right. So both the Bay of Bengal and Arabian branch are strong. Question number 28. Consider the following statement regarding the Indian economy. A higher gross domestic product always implies a higher human development index. Inflation reduces the purchasing power of money. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) is responsible for the setting up India's fiscal policy. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 only, option C 2 and 3 only, option D 1 and 2 and also 3. That is a answer is option B 2 only, because the higher GDP, that is not always mean that a higher HDI, that is human development index. That human development index is depends on the education, healthcare, and also the income distribution. So the statement 1 is incorrect. Inflation will reduce the purchasing power of money, because the goods and services are more expensive, then we can't buy it, right? So it will reduce the purchasing power. So the statement 2 is correct. The RBI, which handles the monetary policy, while the government of ministry that handles the fiscal policy. So the RBI is responsible for only the monetary policy. So that statement is wrong. So the statement 2 is correct. So option is B only. Question number 29. With reference to the fundamental rights in India, consider the following statement. The right to property is a fundamental right under Article 19. The right to constitutional remedies allows the citizen to approach the Supreme Court for enforcement of the fundamental right. All fundamental rights are absolute and cannot be restricted by the state. Which of the statement above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 only, option C 2 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is option 2 only, because the right to property is was removed already. So 44th amendment in the year of 1978, it's removed and it is now as a legal right. It's under the article of 300A, and the statement 1 is incorrect. The constitutional remedies that guarantees, that is allowing citizens to directly approach the Supreme Court or High Court to enforce the fundamental right. The statement 2 is right, and also all the fundamental rights are not absolute, because they have some reasonable restriction in the public orders, security, morality, because we are not having the full fundamental right. If you have the right to speech, you have some reasonable restriction for that, because you can't speak about the hate speech and also that's having some reasonable restriction. So the fundamental rights is not absolute, it can be restricted in somewhat. So the statement 3 is also wrong, so the statement 2 is right. Question number 30. With reference to the artificial intelligence, consider the following statement. All users machine learning to deep learning techniques to improve its performance. AI-based system can make the decision with a complete autonomy without human intervention. India has launched the National AI Mission to promote the research in AI technology. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is option 1 and 3 only, because AI, that is that relies on machine relies on the machine language and keep deep learning to process the data, and also it can make the predictions. So the statement 1 is right. And while AI can assist the decision making, most AI systems require the human supervision for the ethical and also legal reasons. The statement 2 is incorrect. The third statement is also correct. That is the AI, national AI mission to promote the research of AI technologies. Actually, we have so much of news in this year regarding the AI based technology. So we must carefully analyze the topic, and we need to know. So we provide the more questions from the AI part. Question number 31. Consider the following statement regarding the India's Gaganyaan missions. Gaganyaan is the India's first human spaceflight mission. It will be launched using the GSLV Mk3 rocket. The mission aims to land Indian astronaut on the moon. Which of the following statement given above is correct? Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only, because the Gaganyaan is India's first human spaceflight mission. The mission will be launched using the GSLV Mk3, that is also called Mk3 rocket. So the option 1 and 2 is correct. The mission aims to the mission aims to land the Indian astronaut, but not on the moon, only on the Earth orbit, not to the moon. So the statement 3 is incorrect. So 1 and 2 only correct. 32. With reference to the Indian classical dance, consider the following statement. Bharatanatyam originated in the temples of the Tamil Nadu. Kathakali is known for its elaborate costumes and facial expressions. Satriya is classical dance from the Kerala. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only, because Bharatanatyam is from Tamil Nadu. Kathakali is known for the facial expression, and third one is Shastriya is a classical form of Odissi, so not a Kerala. So the answer is Satriya is a dance from the Assam, not from the Kerala. So the option 3 is wrong answer. So the option is 1 and 2 only correct. The statement 3 was wrong. Question number 33. With reference to the Indian national movement, consider the following statement. The non-cooperation movement was withdrawn after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. The civil disobedience movements led to the signing of the Gandhi-Irving Pact. The Quit India movement was launched after the failure of the Crisp mission. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option B 2 and 3 only, because the non-cooperation movement was launched in 1920, that is after the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, because Jallianwala Bagh is on the year of 1919. So, but it was withdrawn after the Chauri Chara, that is a incident of 1922, which is set fire on the police station. So the Gandhi wapas that non-cooperation movement. Actually, it was gone very well, but he wapas. So yes, the statement 1 is incorrect. So the option is 2 and 3 is right. Question number 34. Consider the following statement regarding the coral reefs. Coral reef is also very much important topic in the environmental side. So you have to concentrate more on the coral reefs, because it's a conservation part. That's the first of all. The first option, first statement is coral reefs are found only in the tropical waters. Coral bleaching occurs due to the increased sea temperature and ocean acidification. The Great Barrier Reef is the largest coral reef system in the world. Which of the statement given above is correct? First of all, option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is B 2 and 3, because coral reefs is not mostly found on the tropical water. But cold water corals also exist. So the statement 1 is incorrect. Coral bleaching is occurred due to the increased sea temperature and also ocean acidification. So the statement 2 was right. And also the Great Barrier Reef is the largest coral reef that we all know. So the 2 and 3 statement is right. So the option B is the right answer. Question number 35. Consider the following statement regarding the Indian economy. Inflation refers to an increase in all overall prices level of goods and services. The consumer price index is used to measure the retail inflation in India. The Reserve Bank of India advised the fiscal policy for India. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. So this is a 3 important topic because we need to more concentrate on the consumer price index, wholesale price index. Inflation is a depend actually it's a rise of the general price level over time. So the statement 1 is correct, all we know. And also the statement, so the answer is 1 and 2 only. So first statement was correct. The consumer price index is the official measure for the retail inflation in India. Hence the statement 2 is correct. The statement 3, that is RBI controls the monetary policy, not a fiscal policy. The statement 3 is wrong. So the option is 1 and 2 only. Question number 36. With reference to the Indian Parliament, consider the following statement, that is the Rajya Sabha has equal legislative powers as the local Lok Sabha in all matters. A money bill can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha. The president can dissolve the Rajya Sabha. Which of the following statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 2 only. Option C 2 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 2 only, because the Rajya Sabha has equal legislative power except in the money bills, but and also the no confidence motion that will not happen in the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, because Lok Sabha only having the ruling party, that is a majority. So statement 1 is incorrect. The money bill is can only introduced in the Lok Sabha, that under the article 110. So the constitution. So the statement 2 is correct. And Rajya Sabha is a permanent house and it cannot be dissolved. So nobody can be dissolved because it's a permanent house. So every 2 years once the new members will come and go. So yes, the statement 3 is incorrect. So the correct answer is 2 only. Option B. Question number 37. With reference to the 5G technology, consider the following statement, that is a 5G offers lower latency and higher speeds compared to 4G. Millimeter waves are used in the 5G technology. India is yet to roll out the 5G services. Which of the statement given above is right? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only. 5G is provided lower latency and higher speed than 4G. So improving connectivity for various application is the statement 1 is correct. 5G technology actually uses in the millimeter wave, so which have high frequency and also it will give the faster data. So transmission will be high. So the statement 2 is also right. The India has launched 5G services in 2022. So the statement was wrong. So option A is correct, 1 and 2 only. 38th question. With reference to the Indian classical music, consider the following statement. Hindustani and Carnatic music share the same set of ragas. The veena is a prominent instrument in the Carnatic music. Tansen was a famous musician during the reign of the Akbar. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option B 2 and 3 only, because the Hindustani and Carnatic music have the same common ragas but differ in the style and also composition. So the statement 1 was wrong. Other two, the Venus is a widely used in the Carnatic music, that is correct, and Tanzan is a musician in Akbar's court, that is also right. So the option 2 and 3 was right. Question number 39. With reference to the revolt of 1857, consider the following statement. The revolt was largely confined to northern and central India. The doctrine of lapse was one of the causes of the revolt. The British crown that took direct control of India after the revolt. Which of the statement given is all correct? That is option A 1 and 2, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is all the above, because the revolt has mainly concentrated in the north and central, that is Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, Jhansi. So southern and eastern region remained largely unaffected. So the statement 1 is correct. And also the doctrine of lapse is introduced by the Dalhousie, that is the main causes of the uh, annexation of several princely states. So this is also one of the main cause. So the statement 2 also correct. The revolt, the British crown took the direct control under the Government of India Act 1858. So with ending of the East India Company, that statement also correct. So after the revolt, the British crown will took direct control. So the option, all the options are correct. Question number 40. Consider the following statement regarding the Indian monsoon. Option A, the monsoon winds are influenced by the differential heating of land and sea. El Nino strengthens the Indian monsoon, leading to a heavy rainfall. The Arabian Sea branch of the monsoon is weaker than the Bay of Bengal branch. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2, option B 1 and 3, option C 1 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The Indian monsoon is influenced by the differential heating of land and sea. That is a correct answer. So the statement is correct. The El Nino that weakens the monsoon, that leading to drought condition in India. In statement 2 is incorrect. Arabian Sea branch, that is equal to the Bay of Bengal branch. It will not weaker than the Bay of Bengal branch. So the statement 3 is also incorrect. So the statement 1 is correct. So option C is the correct answer. Question number 41. Consider the following statement regarding the Indian economy, that inflation refers to the persistent increase in the general price level of goods and services. The wholesale price index is used to measure the retail inflation in India. The Reserve Bank of India is responsible for managing the India's monetary policy. Which of the statement given above is correct? First of all, the option A is 1 and 3, option B 2 and 3, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1 and 2 and 3. So the correct option is 1 and 3 only, because the inflation is a rise of general price level. That is correct. Actually, WPI is not used for the measure the retail inflation. The consumer price index we can use for the to measure the retail. The third one is correct. The Reserve Bank of India is responsible for the monetary policy. The Government of India responsible for the fiscal policy. Question number 42. With reference to the Indian Constitution, consider the following statement. The right to property is a fundamental right under Article 19. The directive principle of state policy are enforceable by the court. The President of India can promulgate an ordinance when Parliament is not in session. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. So the correct answer is option 3 only, because the right to property is removed already. That 44 in the year of 1978, 44th amendment, they can remove the fundamental the right to property as a fundamental right. It's now it's in legal right. It's under the article of 300A. So hence the statement 1 is incorrect. The DPSP is not enforceable by the court. So that option is also wrong. So the third option is correct. The president can promulgate ordinance when parliament is not in the session. So the answer is 3 only. Question number 43. With reference to the artificial intelligence, consider the following statement, that AI uses machine language, that is learning and deep learning to improve performance. AI based system can function without any human intervention. India has launched the National AI Mission to promote the AI research. Which of the statement given above is or correct? Option A is 1 and 3 only, B is 2 and 3 only, C 1 and 2 only, D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only because A uses a machine learning, the deep learning techniques. That is correct. A can function autonomously, that is in some cases, but many AI systems still require the human supervision. That is a wrong sentence today. So the statement 2 was wrong. The third statement was right. It is a national AI mission to promote the AI research. Question number 44, with reference to the Indian classical dance, consider the following statement. Bharatanatyam is originated in the temple of Tamil Nadu. Kathak is associated with the Bhakti movement and Mughal court. Kuchipudi is dance form of Kerala. Which of the statement given above is or correct? Option A 1 and 2, option B 2 and 3, option C 1 and 3, option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is 1 and 2. So the Bharatanatyam is originated in Tamil Nadu. Kathak is associated with Bhakti movement. That is also correct. But the third statement was wrong. So Kuchipudi originated in Andhra Pradesh, not in Kerala. Hence the third statement was incorrect. With reference to the subsidiary alliance, so that is a system introduced by Lord Wellesley, consider the following statement. Indian rulers who accepted the alliance had maintained British military force in that territory. They were required to pay a subsidy for the British Army's maintenance. Hyderabad was the first state to accept the alliance. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is all the above. So the Indian rulers who accepted the alliance had to maintain the British military force in the territory. That is right. They were required to pay the subsidy for the British Army maintenance, and also Hyderabad was the first princely state that accept the alliance. That is in the year of 1798. Question number 46. Consider the following statement regarding the goods and service tax. GST, that is GST is an indirect tax that replaces multiple state and central taxes. It is a destination based tax levied on consumption. Petroleum and alcohol products are under the GST regime. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option A 1 and 2 only because GST is an indirect tax. That is correct. It replaces multiple state and in central taxes, and also the statement 2 is also correct because the destination based tax is levied on the based on the consumption. So this statement is also correct. Statement that is wrong because petroleum and alcohol are not included under the GST. So it's remain under the state taxation. So GST is also important concept. So you must taking care of GST concept with clarity. So that's why we are providing more questions on GST. Question number 47, with reference to the fundamental right under the Indian Constitution, consider the following statement. Right to privacy is a part of right to life under Article 21. Statement 2, the right to freedom of religion allows the religious conversion by force. The direct principle of state policy DPSP is enforceable by court. Which of the statement above is correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 1 and 2 only, option C 2 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 1 only because the right to privacy is part of right to life under the Article 21. The second statement was wrong because the right to freedom of religions is not meant for the forced conversion. So the statement is incorrect. The third statement, directive principle of state policy or enforceable by court, is wrong because it's not enforceable by court. It's a question number 48, with reference to the quantum computer, consider the following statement. Quantum computers are used qubits instead of traditional binary bits. Quantum enlargement, quantum entanglement allows two qubits in the international regardless of the distance. India has launched the National Quantum Mission to develop the quantum technologies. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct statement is all the above. So all the things are correct. The quantum computer used qubits, and also it's interconnected regardless of distance, and also it's launched by the Indian National Quantum Mission to develop the quantum technologies. Question number 49. Consider the following statement regarding the Himalayas. The greater Himalayas are also known as the Himadri. The middle Himalayas contain the Prelims range. The Shivalik range is the oldest of the three Himalayan ranges. Which of the statement given above is correct? That is option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct option is 1 and 2 only, because option A, the greater Himalaya are also known as Himadri, and the middle Himalaya contain Birbanjar range. That statement also right. The Shivalik range is the youngest of three Himalayan range. So the statement third one is wrong. So option is 1 and 2 only. Question number 50. Consider the following statement regarding the India's Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023. The Act regulates the collection, storage, and processing of personal data by entities. It gives the Indian citizen the right to demand data deletion. It applies only to data collected within India and does not regulate the foreign companies processing Indian data. Which of the statement is above correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option 1 and 2 only, because the first statement and second statement was correct. The Act regulates the collection, storage, processing. The Indian citizen right to demand data deletion. It can be applicable in the Act. And the third one is the Act applies for both and foreign companies processing Indian citizens' data. So the statement 3 is incorrect. Question number 51, that is reference to the Indian classical music. Consider the following statement. Hindustani and Carnatic music have the same set of ragas. The veena is traditional Carnatic music instrument. Tanzania musician in Ekbeskot was known for the expertise in the Drupad music. Which of the following statement given above is all correct? First statement, option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option B 2 and 3 only, because the Hindustani Carnatic music have common ragas but many different styles of composition. So the statement 1 is incorrect. And veena is a traditional Carnatic music instrument. That is right. Tanzan is a musician of Akbar's court and he was expertise in the Drupad music. That is also correct. Question number 52. With reference to the Indian National Congress INC, consider the following statement. The first session of the INC was presided over by the WC Banerjee. The demand for complete independence, that is a Purna Swaraj, was officially adopted in the year of 1929 in a Lagos session. The ISU was founded by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option A 1 and 2 only, because the first session was presided over by WC Banerjee. It's a correct statement. The demand for the Purna Swaraj in the year of 1929, that is a Lagos session, that is also correct. The INC was founded by the Alan Octavian Hume, not Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So the statement third is incorrect. Question number 53. Consider the following statement regarding the India's climate. The statement 1, the Western Ghats receives more rainfall from the Eastern Ghats. The Thar Desert experiences the high diurnal temperature variation. The Himalayas act as a climatic barrier that preventing the entry of the cold winds from the Central Asia. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is all the above because that is Western Ghats receives more rainfall compared to Eastern Ghats. That is also correct. The Thar Desert experience a high diurnal temperature variation. That is also correct because it has a extreme temperature variation due to lack of moisture, and the Himalaya prevent the cold wind from the Central Asia that contributing India's diverse climate. That is also correct statement. So all the above. Question 54, that is with reference to the Indian foreign exchange reserve, consider the following statement. Statement 1, India's foreign exchange reserves include foreign currency asset, gold reserved, and also the special drawing rights. The Reserve Bank of India is responsible for managing foreign exchange reserves. High forex reserves help to stabilize the Indian rupee during the currency fluctuation. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct option is all the above. Yes, we have the reserves, that is foreign currency, gold reserve, and also SDR, that is a special drawing rights, and also the Reserve Bank is responsible for managing the foreign reserves, and also high forex reserves that definitely help the Indian rupee during the currency fluctuations. So all the above is a correct option. Question number 55, that is with reference to the power of President of India, consider the following statement. The President can promulgate ordinance when Parliament is not in session. The statement 2, the President has the power to dissolve the Lok Sabha. The President can remove the Chief Justice of India. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct option is 1 and 2 only because the President promulgate ordinance when the Parliament is not in session. When Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha is not in the session, then we need to make a law, then can promulgate the ordinance. The President has the power to dissolve the government, dissolve the Lok Sabha. Yes, the President dissolved the Lok Sabha on the advice of the Prime Minister. Hence, the statement 2 was right. The Chief Justice of India can only removed by impeachment, not by the President. So the President can remove the Chief Justice of India. The statement was incorrect. So it can be done by the impeachment procedure, not by the President's discretions. Question number 56. With reference to the artificial intelligence, consider the following statement. AI uses machine learning and neural networks to improve the decision making process. Generate AI can create a new content such as text, images, and music. India has launched the National AI Mission to develop AI-based solution. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1, 2, 3, all the above. Because the AI mission using neural networks and also general AI can create a new content such as text, images and music. India has launched the National AI Mission to develop the AI-based solution. So all the above. Question number 57. Consider the following statement regarding the G20 Summit 2023 hosted by India. The theme of the summit was the One Earth, One Family, One Future. India proposed the inclusion of the African Union as a permanent member of G20. The summit was held in Bangalore. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct option is 1 and 2 only. So the theme of summit was One Earth, One Family, One Future. That one is right. India proposed the inclusion of African Union as a permanent member of G20. Hence, the statement is correct. The summit was held in New Delhi, not in Bangalore. The statement was wrong. So the correct answer is 1 and 2 only. Question number 58. With reference to the Indian folk dances consider the following statement. Bihu is a dance form associated with Assam. Lavani is a traditional dance of Maharashtra. Kathakali is a folk dance of Kerala. Which of the statement above is or correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct option is 1 and 2 only, because the Bihu is the folk dance performed in Assam during the Bihu festival. Recently, we seen in the news, and also Lavani is a traditional dance form of Maharashtra known for the energetic performance. So, the statement 2 is also right. Kathakali is a classical form of dance form that is not a folk dance. So, the statement third one is wrong. So, the third statement was wrong. So, the option is 1 and 2 only. So, option A 1 and 2 only. Question number 59. With reference to the Mughal Empire, consider the following statement. First one, statement that is Babur defeated Rana Sanga in the Battle of Kanwa. Jahangir issued the firman allowing the British to trade in India. The Mansabdari system was introduced by Aurangzeb. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B, that is 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option 1 and 2 only, because Babur defeated Rana Sanga in the Battle of Kanwa in the year of 1527. That statement is correct. Jahangir issued a firman to the British East India Company, that is 1617, that allowing them to trade in India. That statement 2 is also correct. The Mansabdari system was introduced by the Aurangzeb. That was wrong, because that is introduced by the Akbar, not by the Aurangzeb. That is very much important for the public administration also. Mansabdari system is a very important for public administration. Question number 60. Consider the following statement regarding the Indian monsoon. The monsoon in India is influenced by the differential heating of land and water, and that retreating monsoon season is associated with the cyclonic storms in the Bay of Bengal. The westernal disturbance influences the monsoon rainfall in South India. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only. The monsoon winds are caused by the differential heating of land and water. So it's creating a low pressure, high pressure. So the low pressure will attract the air. So it will causes the rainfall. That during the retreating monsoon, October, November, that cyclonic storms are often form in the Bay of Bengal. That is also correct, which will affect all the coastal regions. So the statement 2 is correct. Westernal disturbance that mainly affect the North India during the winter, not South India. That's why it's a wrong statement. So the westernal disturbance mainly affected the north. So it is also important for the wheat cultivation. That is also important point. So option 1 and 2 only is correct. Option 3 is wrong. So the you can use the elimination technique by using the option 3 one. Whenever you can very much clarity in the distal disturbance, then you can eliminate the option 3, then you can get the answer of option A. So this is a elimination technique. With reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statement. The consumer price index is used to measure the rate of inflation. The Reserve Bank of India controls the fiscal policy of India. The repo rate is the rate at which banks borrow money from the RBI. Which of the following statement is not correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 2 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only, option A, because CPI is a primary indicator that is measuring the retail inflation. So statement 1 is correct. The fiscal policy taxation, that government spending is managed by the government, not by the RBI. So the statement is wrong. And the repo rate is the rate at which bank borrow the money from the RBI. the statement correct. So the correct answer is 1 and 3 only. Question number 62. With reference to the Election Commission of India, answer the following statement. The Election Commission is a constitutional body. The Chief Election Commissioner (CEC) can be removed in the same manner as a Supreme Court judge. The Election Commission conducts the election for the President and Vice President of India. Which of the statement given above is correct? The options are option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is all the above. Actually, this time we are getting more news on the election commission, so we are providing more news regarding the election commission, the election commissioner. So you must take care of this part. So all the election commission is a constitutional body. Yes, the chief election commissioner, because it's under the article of 324. Hence, the statement one is correct. The CEC can be removed in the same manner as the Supreme Court judge by impeached. Hence, the statement 2 is also a correct answer. The election commission conducts the election for the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, state legislature, and also for the President of India and also Vice President of India. So the third statement is also correct. So the correct answer is all the above. Question number 63. With reference to the 5G technology, consider the following statement. 5G networks offer lower latency compared to the 4G networks. Option 2, millimeter wave, that is wave spectrum is used in the 5G technology. India was the first country to commercially launch 5G services. Which of the statement given above is all correct? So the correct answer option is 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only, because 5G is a lower latency compared to the 4G, that improving the real-time communication. And the statement 2, that is also correct, that is a wave, the spectrum high frequency band is crucial for the ultra-fast 5G connectivity. Hence statement 2 is also correct. But India was not the first to launch the 5G technology, because South Korea, the US and China launched the 5G before India. As you know that they are well versed in the technology, so we can easily eliminate this option. Question number 64. Consider the following statement regarding the India's Gaganyaan mission. That is, Gaganyaan is India's first manned space mission, and the option 2 is the mission will be launched using the GSLV Mk3 rocket. India is collaborating with the NASA for the astronaut training program. Which of the statement is above or correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only. Yes, you are right. Already we seen that the Gaganyaan is the first manned space mission, and also GSLV Mk3 rocket can be used for this launch, and that India is collaborating with the Russia, that is a Roscosmos, that is for the astronauts training, not the NASA. That is a statement is incorrect. So third statement was wrong. Question number 65. With reference to the classical dance form of India, consider the following statement. Bharatanatyam originated in Tamil Nadu. Kathak is associated with storytelling tradition. Satriya dance is traditionally performed in Buddhist monasteries. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is option A 1 and 2 only, because Bharatanatyam, as you know, that is originated in Tamil Nadu, and Kathak is known for the storytelling, because that one is called as a Katha. Katha is short form of Kathak, especially the North India. Hence the statement 2 is also right. And the third statement was wrong, because Satriya dance originated in the Assam, that is a concern, and also it's associated with the Vaishnavist monasteries, not the Buddhist monasteries. Hence the statement was wrong. So the option is 1 and 2 only. Question number 66. With reference to the Indus Valley civilization, consider the following statement. The Indus Valley people have knowledge in the decimal system. The city of Lothal is believed to have a dockyard. The third, evidence of horse domestication has been found in the Harappan sites. Which of the statement given above is correct? The option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is option A 1 and 2 only because they know the decimal system. That is a very well correct answer. And also the Lota is a famous for the dockyard that is in Gujarat that suggesting the maritime trade. Yes, statement 2 is also correct. And they can use for the weights, measures and possibly the decimal system they can use. So that statement 1 is correct. The third, no clear evidence for the domestication of horse. So the found in urban side. So the statement is incorrect. So option is 1 and 2 only. Question number 67. Consider the following statement regarding ocean currents. The Gulf Stream is a warm ocean current. The Labrador Current brings the warm water to the eastern coast of Canada. The El Nino phenomenon leads to a rise in sea temperature in the Pacific Ocean. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is option A 1 and 3 only because Gulf Stream is a warm current as we know. That Labrador current that is a cold current, not a warm current. So the statement was wrong. The El Nino is a phenomena that leads to a warming of the sea surface. The temperature in the central and also eastern Pacific is statement 2 is 3 is correct. So the second one is wrong. So the answer is 1 and 3 only. Question number 68 with reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statement. India follows a mixed economy. The Reserve Bank of India regulates the stock market. The fiscal responsibility and budget management, that FRB acts that aims to reduce the fiscal deficit. So the which of the statement above are correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 1 and 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only because India follows mixed economy that we know. And actually we are both the government and private sector play a roles in that sector. So the Securities of Exchange Board, that is SEBI, is a dealing a stock market, not RBI. So the statement 2 is incorrect. The Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act is reduce the fiscal deficit. Yes, that is also correct. So the statement 1 and 3 is correct. So option A is correct. Question number 69 with reference to the powers of the Parliament of India, consider the following statement. The Parliament can amend any part of the Constitution. The President assent is mandatory for every bill passed by the Parliament. The Parliament has exclusive power to make laws on the subject in the Union list. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option A 1 and 3 only. Yes, the Parliament can amend any part of the Constitution because the Parliament is the sole power to amend all the Constitution except the basic structure, that is the basic doctrine. So that limits in the Keshav Nanda Bharati cases, and also the President can send the bill for the reconsider except a money bill. So that is the statement 2 is wrong. Okay, the statement 3, that is Parliament have exclusive power to make laws subject on Union list. So the sole power is having by the Parliament only in the Union list. So the statement 3 is right. So statement 1 and 3 is correct. So option A is right answer. Question number 70 with reference to the nuclear energy in India, consider the following statement. India is a member of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. India generates nuclear energy using uranium and thorium. The Kakrabar nuclear power plant is located in Rajasthan. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 2 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is option 2 only. India is not a member of Non-Proliferation Treaty because it's not a signatory. India is not a member of Non-Proliferation. So it considered a treaty discriminatory. So India is not signed yet. So the statement 1 is incorrect. India uses uranium and thorium for the nuclear energy. with plans to develop the thorium-based reactor. Hence, the statement 2 is also correct. The Kakra Power, that is a nuclear power plant in Gujarat, that is not located in the Rajasthan. So the statement 3 is also wrong. So the statement 2 only correct. So the option is B is the correct answer. Question number 71. Consider the following statement regarding the 2024-25 Indian budget. It was presented by the Finance Minister in February 2024. The budget emphasized the green energy and digital economy. It is proposed the introduction of a new cryptocurrency regulated by the RBI. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option 1 and 2 only because yes, the finance minister will be presented the budget. The budget emphasizes green energy and digital economy is correct. The third statement, that is there was no proposal for the cryptocurrency by the RBI. Hence the statement is incorrect. Question number 72, with reference to the Indian classical music, consider the following statement. Hindustani music is primarily practiced in North India. Carnatic music emphasizes the use of improvisation more than Hindustani music. Both Hindustani and Carnatic music use the raga system. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is 1 and 3 only. The Hindustani is primarily in North India, that is correct. Both Hindustani and Carnatic uses the raga system. That is also correct answer. The second statement, that is Hindustani music has more improvisation, while Carnatic music follows a structural approach. So the music was Hindustani, not a Carnatic music has the improvisation. So the option 1 and 3 is correct. Question number 73, with reference to the Gupta Empire, consider the following statement. The Gupta period is known for the golden age of India. Kalidasa, the famous Sanskrit poet, was present in the court of Samudragupta. The Guptas introduced the concept of the feudal lands, grants, that agrarian expansion. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option A 1 and 3 only. Because the Gupta period is called the golden age due to the advancement in science, art and literature. His statement 1 is correct. Kalidasa was part of Chandragupta. It's in a quote, not a Samudragupta. In the statement 2 is wrong. That Gupta promoted agrarian expansion through the land grants to Brahmins and officials. Hence the statement 3 is also correct. So the correct answer is option A 1 and 3 only. Question 74, consider the following statement regarding the Indian rivers. The Ganga is a perennial river, while the Narmada is seasonal river. The Godavari is the longest river in the peninsular India. The Brahmaputra originates from Tibet and enters into the Arunachal Pradesh. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. Which of the above statement? That is correct answer is 2 and 3 only. The Ganga is a perennial river, but the Narmada is also a perennial river that originating from the Amarkantak plateau. So the statement 1 is incorrect. The Godavari is the longest river in peninsular India. That is correct. 1465 kilometers. Hence statement 2 is correct. The Brahmaputra originates from the Tibet. That is a T Sangpu. So that enters into the Arunachal Pradesh. Here is the statement 3 is correct. So option is 1, 2 and 3 only. Question number 75, with reference to the goods and service tax in India, consider the following statement. GST is a direct tax levied on goods and service. The GST Council is headed by the Prime Minister of India. GST follows a four-tier tax structure with the rates 5%, 12%, 18% and 28%. Which of the statement given is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 1, 2 and 3 only, option C 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 3 only. Yes. The GST is an indirect tax, that not a direct tax. The GST council is headed by the Union Finance Minister, not the Prime Minister. So the second statement and first statement was wrong. So GST follows the four structure like 5%, 12%, 18%, and also 28%. This is a very important point. So you can notice note this one. So question answer 3 is a option B. C is the correct answer. 3 only. Question number 76 with reference to the directive principle of state policy DPSP. Consider the first statement. DPSP is justiciable in nature. Some DPSPs are based on the Gandhian principle. The 42nd Amendment added the concept of securing a social order based on the justice. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The answer is 2 and 3 only because the DPSP is not justiciable in nature. Some DPSP are based on the Gandhian principle, is right. Some with the 42nd Amendment added the securing a social order, that is correct. So the statement 2 and 3 is the correct answer. The correct answer is B. Question number 77. Answer to the Duncan Passage separates A. Lakshadweep and Maldives. Option B. Andaman Nicobar Islands. Option C. India and Sri Lanka. Option D. Sundarban and Bangladesh. The correct answer is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So it's a important part. So strategically important. Question number 78. Consider the following statement regarding India's Gaganyaan mission. Gaganyaan aims to send Indian astronauts to Mars. The mission will be launched using the GSLV Mk3 rocket. ISRO is collaborating with Roscosmos for astronaut training. Which of the statement is above or correct? 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 2 and 3 only. Gaganyaan mission is a first human spaceflight mission that aiming to send astronauts to the lower orbit, not to the Mars. So the statement 1 is incorrect. The other two statements are correct because ISRO is collaborating with the Roscosmos, that is in Russia, for astronaut training. Hence the statement 3 is correct, and also it will be GSLV Mk3, that is a rocket. So the statement also correct. So option 2 and 3. 79th question. With reference to the Gupta Empire, consider the following statement. Option 1. The Gupta period is considered as a golden age of Indian history due to the advancement in science and art and literature. Kalidasa, the famous Sanskrit poet, was a part of Chandragupta. The Gupta ruler issued gold coins called dingaras, that is reflecting economic prosperity. Which of the following statement is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 2 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option A 1 and 3 only. That is a Gupta period is 4th to 6th century that saw advancement in the literature, astronomy, mathematics, arts, and also science. That is a golden age of India. So the Kalidasa was a renowned poet of the play that is in the court of Chandragupta II. So that is Chandragupta 1 is wrong. The Gupta ruler issued gold coins called dinars. That is also correct. So option 1 and 3 only. 80th question with reference to the Indian rivers. Consider the following statement. The Ganga river originates from the Gangotri glacier, with the Brahmaputra originates from the Yangtze glacier in Tibet. The Narmada and Tapi are the west flowing rivers in India. The Godavari is the longest river in peninsular India. Which of the statement is above or correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 2 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only. The first statement that is wrong, that is correct. The Ganga originates from the Gangotri, the glacier in Uttarakhand, and Brahmaputra originates from the Yangtze, that is a glacier in Tibet. The statement is correct. Narmada and Tapi are the major
west flowing rivers, but rivers like Mahi, Sabarmati and Periyar also flows the west. So it's not a only river. Other rivers also flows from the west, so that is Mahi and Sabarmati. So the statement 2 was wrong. The Godavari is the longest river, that is 1,465 kilometers, that owning the Dakshina Ganga. Statement 3 is correct. So the option is 1 and 3 only. So the option A is correct answer.
With reference to the Indian taxation, consider the following statement. The goods and service tax (GST) is a destination-based tax applicable to the supply of the goods and services. Corporate taxes levied on the income of individual. The Finance Commission recommends the distribution of the tax between the center and the state. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only. Yes, the goods and service tax is a destination based tax, that meaning the tax revenue is collected by the state where the goods and services are consumed. So the statement 1 is correct. Corporate tax is levied on the income of the company, not by the individual. So the statement 2 was wrong. That is an incorrect statement. The Finance Commission, that is, recommends the distribution of the tax revenue between the center and the state. That statement is correct. So the option is 1 and 3 only. Question number 82. Consider the following statement regarding the jet stream. Jet streams are high altitude fast moving winds found in the troposphere. Westerly jet streams influence the Indian monsoon. Tropical jet stream are stronger in winter than in summer. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct option is option 1, 2 and also 3. Yes, jet stream or high altitude, that fast moving winds found in the troposphere, that is a correct. So the westerly jet stream influence the Indian monsoon, of course. It's influence our monsoon, and also Indian jet stream are stronger in winter than in summer. Yes, the jet streams are very much stronger in the summer. So question number 83, with reference to the fundamental right in the Indian Constitution, consider the following statement. The fundamental duties were added by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. The fundamental duties are enforced by law. They are inspired by the Constitution of the USSR. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only. Yes, the duties were added in the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. That is a correct statement. And also there is a fundamental duties or not enforceable by the court, that is not legally enforceable. So the statement 2 is incorrect, and fundamental duties was taken from the USSR, that is a borrows from the USSR Constitution. That is also correct statement. So 1 and 3 only correct statement. Second statement was wrong. So option is 1 and 3 only. Question number 84, with reference to the Indian space mission, consider the following statement. Chandrayaan 3 was the first mission to land on the moon's south pole. Aditya L1 is India's first solar observatory mission. The Gaganyaan mission aims to send humans to the International Space Station. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct option is 1 and 2 only. The Chandrayaan 3 successfully landed on the moon's south pole, that is in the August 2023, making India the first country to achieve the foot on the space. And also Aditya L1 is the first solar observatory mission. That is also correct. The Gaganyaan mission aims to send the human to the lower Earth orbit, not on the International Space Station. So option 1 and 2 is correct. Question number 85, consider the following statement regarding the India semiconductor industry. The Indian government has launched the Semicon India program to boost the domestic semiconductor manufacturing. The Tata Group has partnered with the Taiwan's TSMC for chip production in India. The semiconductor mission aims to make India self-reliant in semiconductor production. Which of the statement given above is all correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is 1 and 3 only. Yes, Indian government has launched a Semicon India program, that is for mainly semiconductor manufacturing program, and semiconductor mission aims to make India self-reliant, because we need to use the semiconductor in the strategical area and also the technological area. So we need to innovate the semiconductor mission. And also the second statement was wrong, because the Tata group of that collaborated with the Taiwan power chip, not TSMC. So that is a wrong statement. So 1 and 3 is correct statement. Question number 86. Which of the following condition is required for the formation of the tropical cyclone? High sea surface temperature, Coriolis force, weak vertical and wind shear, presence of jet stream. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Option A 1, 2 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 4 only. Option C 1, 2 and 3 1 and 4 only. Option D 1 and 3 only. The correct answer is 1, 2 and 3. Yes, we need a high sea surface temperature, Coriolis forces as well as weak vertical wind shear. But there is a jet stream is not required. So these are the three important criteria to required for the formation of the tropical cyclone. Question number 87. With reference to the Mauryan Empire, consider the following statement. The Arthashastra, that is written by Kautilya, that is provided insighted into the administration and economy of the Mauryan period. Ashoka's inscriptions were written only in Prakrit and Brahmi script. Megasthenes, the Greek ambassador that wrote Indica, which described the Mauryan administration. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1, 2 and 3, option D 1 and 2 only. The correct option is 1 and 3 only. Yes, Arthashastra, that is written by Kautilya, provides insights to the administration. If you are public administration or optional students, then you must know this answer. The third statement, Megasthenes, the Greek ambassador, wrote Indica, the describer of the Mauryan administration. That is also the correct statement, which provides a valuable insights into the Mauryan administration. Question number 88. Consider the following statement regarding the monsoon in India. The southwest monsoon accounts for nearly 75% of the annual rainfall. The El Nino phenomena strengthen the monsoon in India. Westernal disturbances, that is influence the winter rainfall in North India. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C, that is 1 and 2 only. Option D 1 and 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is 1 and 3 only. Because the southwest monsoon that contributes around 75%, that is absolutely right. The El Nino that weakens the monsoon, that is leading to a drought-like condition in India. The it weakens the monsoon, not strengthen the monsoon. So the statement 2 was absolutely wrong. Westernal disturbance that influence the extratropical storm, that is that's originating from the Mediterranean region, that brings the winter rainfall in the North India. So it is mainly very much useful for the wheat cultivation. That is a very much important point in the westernal disturbance. So option 1 and 3 only is the correct answer. Question number 89. With reference to the inflation in India, consider the following statement. The consumer price index measures the retail inflation in India. The Reserve Bank of India that uses the wholesale price index as its primary measure for inflation targeting. Core inflation excludes the food and fuel prices. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3, 2 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is option A 1 and 3 only. Yes, the consumer price index only used for the retail inflation measurement. And option 3, that is core inflation, that excludes the food and fuel prices. But there is a second statement was wrong, because the RBI that primarily targets the inflation based on the CPI, not on the WPI. That is a wrong statement. So statement 1 and 3 is the correct answer. Question number 90. With reference to the fundamental right in India, consider the following statement. The right to property is a fundamental right under Article 19 of the Indian Constitution. The fundamental rights are enforceable by the Supreme Court under Article 32. The right to education is a part of right to life under Article 21. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is 2 and 3 only, because the right to property is already deleted from through the 44th Amendment Act of 1978. So it's not a fundamental right now, it's a legal right now. So the statement 1 is incorrect. The statement 2 was correct. That is, it is enforceable by court. If any violation occurs, a Supreme Court will come in suo motu power. So the fundamental right is definitely enforceable by the court. The right to education is a part of right to life. Yes, of course. So option 2 and 3 is right. Question number 91. Consider the following statement regarding the biodiversity hotspot. The Himalaya and Western Ghats are biodiversity hotspot. The Indo-Burma region that includes a part of northeastern India, biodiversity hotspots contain species that are found only in those regions. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1, 2 and 3. Option D 1 and 3 only. The correct answer is all the above, because the Himalayas and Western Ghats are biodiversity hotspot. Yes, of course, there is a many species and it's recognized as a hotspot. And India-Burma region includes a part of the northeastern India. That is also right statement. Biodiversity hotspots contains various species that found only in that region. That is also correct statement. So option is all the above. Question number 92. Which of the following pollutant that contribute to acid rain? Option 1 sulfur dioxide, option 2 that is a nitrogen oxide, the third statement is carbon monoxide, fourth statement is ozone. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 1, 2 and 3 only, option C 2 and 4 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 and 4. That is, the answer is 1 and 2 only, because sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide is the main causes of the acid rain. The carbon monoxide and ozone, it's not a causes for the acid rain. So option 1 and 2 only is the correct answer. Carbon monoxide and ozone is a wrong statement. Question number 93. With reference to the classical music, Indian classical music, consider the following statement. Hindustani music developed mainly in North India, with Carnatic music developed in South India. Tanzan was a prominent musician in the Vijayanagara Empire. The veena is commonly used in the Carnatic music concerts. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is 1 and 3 only, because Hindustani music developed mainly in North India. That is, of course, Carnatic music is based on the South India. That is, Tanzan was a prominent musician in the Akbar Empire, not a Vijayanagara Empire. So veena is as commonly used in the Carnatic music. Yes, the statement 3 is right. So second statement was wrong. 1 and 3 is correct. The option is A 1 and 3 only. Question number 94. With reference to the statutory liquidity ratio, that consider the following statement. SLR is the percentage of the commercial bank's net demand and time liabilities that must be maintained in the form of the liquid assets. The Reserve Bank of India that has the authority to change the SLR to control the inflation and liquidity in the economy, and increase the SLR, increase the liquidity in the banking system. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and 3 only. The correct answer is option 1 and 2 only, because SLR is a percentage. That is a right answer. That is it is a commercial bank's net demand on the time liability. So it must be kept in the liquid assets such as gold or cash and approved government security. So statement 1 is correct. RBI regulates the SLR to control the inflation, that is the credit growth or the liquidity in the economy. The statement 2 is correct. So the third statement, the increase in the SLR that reduces the liquidity in the banking system. So the bank must keep more reserves instead of the lending. The statement 3 is wrong statement, because SLR increases the liquidity in the banking. Statement 3 is wrong statement. Question number 95, with reference to the repo rate, consider the following statement. The repo rate is the interest rate at which commercial banks borrow the money from the RBI. A decrease in the repo rate, that is encourages bank to borrow more from the RBI, leading to an increase in credit flow in the economy. The monetary policy that Committee of India is responsible for the setting up of a repo rate. Which of the statement given above is or correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is all the above. The repo rate is the interest rate. That is, you must everybody know, that is a commercial banks that borrow from money from the RBI. That is a correct statement. And also the decrease in the repo rate that encourage the bank to borrow money more from the RBI. So it will lead definitely increase the credit flow in the economy. So repo rate decreases, so many people, the bank rates also decreases, so many people going to lend, and the economy have the credit flow. That is a best monetary policy. And also that's a Monetary Policy Committee of India is responsible for the setting up of the repo rate. That is also correct statement. So the third statement is also correct. So this is the mainly we given this question for only your basic idea about the economy. So it will give the clarity for your monetary policy as well as fiscal policy. So it's a one of the monetary policy. Question number 96, with reference to the citizenship provision in Jammu and Kashmir, consider the following statement. The special provision related to the permanent resident of J&K were abolished after the abrogation of the Article 370 in 2019. Before 2019, Jammu and Kashmir has its own constitution which defined permanent residency and citizenship. The abrogation of the Article 370 led to the extension of all the provision of the Indian Constitution, including citizenship laws, and to the J&K. Which of the statement given above is or correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1, 2 and 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is all the above. Yes, this Article 370 was abrogated in August 2019, and all the special provision that related to the permanent residency were abolished. So this act mainly abolished due to this kind of provisions. And also the first statement is correct. Before 2019, Jammu and Kashmir had its own constitution. That is correct. So this constitution adopted in the year of 1957, which provided for the separate state and also defined permanent residency. So the statement 2 was also correct. The abrogation of the Jammu and Kashmir became the subject to all the provision of Indian Constitution, that is including the laws related to the citizenship. So all the provisions will be come under the Indian Constitution because it became a Indian territory. So it's a Indian territory. Now all the constitutional provisions is mainly deals the Jammu and Kashmir. So actually this question we provided because of the clarity of the abrogation of the Article 370 only. So the option, all the above, all the statements are right. So special provision related to permanent resident and J&K were abolished, that you must know. And also the Jammu Kashmir had its own constitution and permanent residency now is abrogated by the abrogation of the Article 370. So now they are all become an Indian citizen. There is no separate constitution, there is no separate flag, there is no separate national anthem. So now all became in Indian territory. Question number 97. With reference to the right to constitutional remedies, consider the following statement. The right to constitutional remedies is provided under Article 32 of the Indian Constitution. It allows the individual to directly approach the Supreme Court for the enforcement of the fundamental right. The power of the Supreme Court to issue writs under the Article 32 is a discretionary and can be refused in certain cases. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only. Option B 2 and 3 only. Option C 1 and 3 only. Option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is option 1 and 2. And yes, of course, the Article 32 provides a right to constitutional remedy that empowers that is a citizen to approach the Supreme Court to enforce the fundamental right all over the India. So that is under the Article 32. Article 32 provides the writs that is quo warranto, mandamus, prohibitions, so certiorari, and also the habeas corpus. So the right to constitutional remedies provided the Article 32 via the writs. So it's fulfill the constitutional remedy for the people, and also it allows the individual to directly approach the Supreme Court for the enforcement. Yes, if fundamental rights violates, we can directly approach the Supreme Court. So that is also correct statement. The power of issue the Supreme Court under Article 32 is a discretionary. It's a wrong statement. It's not a discretionary, it's a compulsory, because the writ without any delay. So fundamental right and cannot be denied. So that is the main point. So Article 32 will, it's not a discretionary party, it's a compulsory provision. Article 98, with reference to the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution, considers for a statement the 6th schedule provide for the administration of the tribal area in the northeastern state of the Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. It grants autonomous district council the power to make laws on the land, forest and also village administration. The 6th schedule applies to all the tribal areas in India, including those in Jharkhand and also Chhattisgarh. Which of the statement that is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is 1 and 2 only. Yes. The 6th schedule that applies only at tribal areas to northeastern state of Assam, that is Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. That is a correct statement. An autonomous district, that is a autonomous district council the power to make laws and lands of forest. That is also correct statement. The 6th schedule does not apply for all the part. It will only applicable for the Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram. Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand, that is follow the 5th schedule instead of this. So statement third one is wrong. So option 1 and 2 only. Question number 99. Consider the following statement regarding the India's energy security initiative. India has launched the National Green Hydrogen Mission to promote the hydrogen to clean energy sources. The government has announced the setting up of strategic oil reserves in the Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh. The renewable energy capacity in India has crossed over the 2000 gigawatts in the 2024. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 3 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and also 3. The correct statement is 1 and 3 only. Yes, India has a National Green Hydrogen Mission Plan which promotes a green hydrogen clean energy source. The government, the renewable energy capacity of India that is crossed over 200 gigawatt. That statement is also a correct statement. The government has announced the setting up of strategic oil reserves in Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh. That statement was wrong. So option 1 and 3 only. Question number 100. With reference to the keystone species, consider the following statement. A keystone species has a disproportionately large effect on its ecosystem compared to its biomass. Removal of a keystone species can lead to ecosystem collapse or significant changes in the biodiversity. Tigers in Indian forest are considered the keystone species. Which of the statement given above is correct? Option A 1 and 2 only, option B 2 and 3 only, option C 1 and 3 only, option D all the above. So the correct answer is all the above, because yes, there is a keystone species play a crucial role that maintaining the structure of an ecosystem. The statement 1 is correct, and also the removal of the uh, keystone that trigger the cascading effect, that disrupting the whole ecosystem, that is also correct. Correct one. The tigers in Indian forest, that is a keystone species. Yes, that is also correct. So it's a regular prey population, and also we should maintain the ecological balance, that then only it will be smooth for the ecosystem. So tigers also the keystone species in Indian forest. So all the three statements are correct. So option is option D, 1, 2 and also 3. So aspirants, you should stay focused and also leverage the power of the video. So these are the important focus and evergreen strategy. Make sure to implement in your preliminary paper. Thank you so much.